Yeah, so we're literally days away from going to LA. As you can see in the calendar right now, we are Thursday the 7th, a couple days away. You know, we're really excited and stuff like that. The whole camp is going back to LA. I'm going to be back there for the first time in like about a year and a half, I think. I went to this meeting and they reached out to me to come talk to a couple of 15 middle school kids with 15 mentors. Just talk to them about art. As you can see right here, I'm on my website. Just looking at what I did before, and just I'm a firm believer of, you know, going back and just fixing what I did. In this video, I can see I said a lot of the you-knows, and I'm really happy that I'm being able to do all of this for the kids, because at the end of the day, yeah, I mean, yeah, the money's good, but you know, this is my passion, you know, the artwork, and it's just dope. It's dope today, and hopefully we get it started and let's get it moving.
He's brought his work to show you what he's all about, images and words. He's also a word artist, and he learned how to like take charge of his words and his ideas when he was in high school and middle school, just like you guys, figuring out what he was good at. So he's going to talk to you about himself and his art for a little bit, and then he's going to come around and look at your ideas and kind of look and see what you guys are all about too, and kind of give you some advice, or you can ask him lots of questions, because that's why he's here. And this is his partner, and it's
Yesenia.
Yesenia.
Yeah, well, first of all, I want to thank you guys for having me. You know, thanking Nina for inviting me over here to talk to you guys. Like you said before, my name is Fenix Lax. I'm 21 years old. I moved up here from Los Angeles. In the beginning, my first dream, I fell in love with words. And I said, damn, you know, like, let's go ahead and let's see if I can make a career out of this. So I went into poetry. So I started doing poetry. I would write down poetry every day. So at the time, my friend had passed away. They had done a drive-by shooting, so I had dedicated that poem for him. And she said, wow, what English class are you in? And I told her, and she talked to the teacher, and she said, you know what, we would like to publish your art, which is my poetry, and, you know, get the other kids, because there must be a lot of kids that are in your same school with the same problems, you know, death and family passing away and friends, you know, because he was my best friend. So yeah, so I did it, and it came out in the high school newspaper. So like, wow, if I could do it like this, let's try something else, because I've always been highly competitive. I've always said, you know, if I could do this, then let's go ahead and do something else. So then I said, let's do graffiti. So I started doing graffiti. First I started like tagging in the lunch areas, bathrooms and stuff like that. But I said, you know what, I shouldn't be doing it here, you know, because I go to school here. Why am I going to destroy something that I really like? So while I was on my trip all around Los Angeles, because as you know, Los Angeles is a big city, Hollywood, South Central, and all of that, I started writing my name all over billboards, trains, freeways. And I was like, wow, I even got noticed by an underground film agency that said, you know what, we will pay you in 500 spray cans if you come with us and you let us record you tagging up the freeways and freight trains. So I came here before once when I was 14. I did a few freeways. I went to Seattle. I went to Mexico, just painting trains, highways, bus benches, you name it. So I came out in the Los Angeles Times this time for graffiti. I'm like, wow, this is really cool. Like everything I do, I've gone gold. Because in Los Angeles, we call it going gold once you make it or get published. So I said to myself, okay, wow, you know, my mom's, she's living on her own, I'm living on my own, I'm doing everything I'm supposed to do, but I feel like I'm not reaching the community. I feel like I'm just reaching my friends, you know. And at the time, because in the underground world, you get to see people like, oh, that's you, here's markers, here, go ahead, you could have this. So I said, you know what, I'm about to turn 21. Let's go ahead and move somewhere else. If you're this good and you keep saying to yourself you're the best artist there is, move somewhere else where you don't know anybody and start all over and take yourself professionally. You know, and do it right. So I flipped a quarter on a map and it landed one state away in Oregon. So we said, all right, we packed up our bags. I got a team together. As you can see, I told her to come with me, that I was going to be the best professional artist, you know, the world has ever seen. I'm going to break records and take awards for what I do, and meet people like you guys and kind of share my story, because I know I'm not the only one with this story. I know there's a lot of stars in here. And I was walking down and I seen this sticker shop right there, and I'm like, whoa, this is so cool. They do stickers for companies. That's what I do, but for myself. I write my name all over the cities, but they're helping the community out. So I went in there and I told the person, like, yo, this is what I do. Like, I represent my community. I guess not right now in a selfish way by just writing my name all over the wall, but this is my dream. This is what I need to be doing, you know, graphic designing and photography. You know, I already love being out in the streets. You know, I could do this professionally for other companies. They said, all right. They gave me my sponsorship. I have a website. Where I give out stickers to. I guess ever since that, I have a little fan base. Sponsor me, and I'm gonna show you that I could do this professionally. And all of these here, these are big stickers. So this is just plastic in a bag. This is a big sticker. So I said, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and do it. So I started sending stickers to New York, Chicago, Las Vegas, Seattle, Oregon, here, and back in LA, because I already had a fan base for my graffiti. So I told them, yo, I'm going professional. You guys want to support what I'm doing? Go ahead. You know, here you go. You guys want to know what I'm up to now? So I said, yeah. So a lot of friends started telling me, get a website, do a website. I did a website, and you know, I started going to meetings where I met her. You know, it's just like I always felt and I feel now that there needs to be like an art hero out here that talks to the kids and let them know, because there's always going to be art organizations that could only do so much, but once they see a kid that with simple photography and simple words, you know, and go so far, you know, this right here to me feels so cool, because I always knew I was supposed to be here, and this is what I'm gonna do for the rest of my life. So I went. They were looking for an artist for Black History Month at City Hall. So then I went into a meeting, and I said, you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna take this commission. I'm gonna take this job, and I'm gonna show the world that you know, I'm the man to pick. As far as art, I mean, I like people like Andy Warhol, Roy Lichtenstein, Pablo Picasso and stuff like that. And I told them, like, the reason why I'm the best for this is because I'm Andy Warhol's screen prints, I'm Roy Lichtenstein's dots, I'm Picasso's love for women, and just like all the artwork. And they were like, whoa, who is this kid talking to us like this about artwork, and he's so young. And I just told them, you know what, I'm really passionate, and if you guys give me the chance, I could kind of show you guys that this is really where I need to be. There's hundreds of thousands of kids that want to be rappers and singers and pursue a career there. But then again, think about it, how many people want to be a superstar artist? There's none. And I feel like in 2012 that there needs to be a lot of artists like you guys. You know, you guys are still really young. You need to come out and show other kids, like your little brothers, your little sisters, that this, you know that some kid came up here from Los Angeles and showed some art. You guys probably do better art than me. I seen that map that's out there. That's incredible. I think that's really cool. I'm going to go ahead and go home tonight and do something around that, because I feel like that touches the community there. You know, I would be proud to come into a school and have my artwork like that. Coming from where I come from, we didn't have that type of budget. And basically the inspiration from all of this that I got doing this was, you know, it's when you do artwork, you tap into a place in your heart or in your mind where you think about, wow, you know, this is freedom. There is no such thing as a wrong picture or a wrong drawing. You know, it's just happy thoughts. Because when you go ahead and do artwork like this, you know, this is yours to create. Nobody tells you, oh, that's the wrong way to do it, or that's the wrong way to take that photo. Because at the end of the day, if you're commissioned, or if you're in a class where they tell you, you know, go ahead and draw some artwork, there's only one way that's right, and that's yours.
Okay. Wow, that was very inspiring.